There's a hadith, this final hadith I'm going to mention to you, and I'm going to finish with this. Allah's Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, my ummah's parable and the parable of this world is like a group of travelers who prepared for the desert. They get into the desert, they took their preparation, they got onto their conveyances, the camels, and they traversing through the desert. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, this hadith is in Musnadul Imam Ahmad. They're traveling through the desert. So they prepared. They took water, they took food. And in a few days, they're going to come out of the desert and reach their destination. Allah's Nabi said, as they're traveling through the desert, they get lost. Now the parable means is, what this example means is, we get lost in the world. So as they get lost in the desert, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to come out. They try and find their way. There's no hope. So what they started doing is, they needed water. So they started slaughtering the camels to drink the water. Now the water gets finished. The camel also gets finished because now their conveyances are diminishing. Now they need to eat too. And days are going by. There's no more conveyances. And there's no more water. There's no more food. And they are in the desert and they lost. The beloved of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, as they are lost in this desert, you and I have to imagine this, we're lost in this world. Where's our destination? Where's the salvation? In this, they're sitting, awaiting their imminent death, which is permanent, which is definite. And at a distance, they see a handsome man. And as they see this handsome man approach, they call him. They see he's quenched, he's well, and he's comfortable. They call him, and he calls them, Ya Haula, Ya Hada. As he comes, they ask him, can you help us? He said, what's the matter? They say, we're just waiting for death. Can you help us? He says, but let's make a deal. They say, okay, any deal, just take us out of this. He said, what you want from us? He said, I'll take you out of this, but I also want my part of the deal. They say, anything you want, we'll do it. Take us out. And he takes them out of that difficulty. And he takes them into a green, comfortable pasture. What does this part of the hadith mean? That we were in difficulty, we were kicking the stones, we were finding financially in challenges. And what promises we made to Allah. And Allah assisted us. We're living in better homes, we have comfort, our children are learning, everything is available to them. And in our comfort, as they're comfortable in that green pasture, what happens next? Our time has elapsed. The next discussion, inshallah, we are going to discuss what happens next in the same hadith, inshallah. Beloved brothers, let's share Allah's deen with others. Tonight, we are here to visit you. So we're going to wait here this afternoon, just to talk to you at night, beloved brothers. So we want you to be part and parcel of the program. We're not telling you to sit in the masjid with us the whole day. We will sit here. It's fine. We'll wait for you. We will meet people for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But we want you to come back at night, to make some sacrifice for Allah's sake. Because in chapter 3, a person begs Allah. Chapter 63, we discussed chapter 63. A person says, Allah, send me back to the world. فَأَصَّدَّقْ, I'll give more for you. We discussed that. وَأَكُمْ مِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ, and when there's a program taking place, I'll go sit with them and sit in any program of deen. And any goodness is taking place, I will participate. The man who's dying is saying, Allah, if you send me back, this is what I'm going to do. What does that mean? We haven't died yet, but let's do what we're supposed to do. So inshallah, let's see. Allah Ta'ala give us all tawfiq. We are hopeful that the brothers inshallah join us tonight. Have your supper a little earlier or a little later. Aage piche, and join us tonight inshallah. After Maghrib is the program. We want to see you all inshallah. And then we'll have some sort of an interactive program inshallah. Okay? Allah Ta'ala accept us inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan wa sallallahu ala nabiyil ummi bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin.